We're the Visionaries, man. What it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. Look, G, this is my fourth time we're taking this damn video. Real talk though, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit is agitating me. I ain't stopping this damn video no more out in this bitch. I'm getting sidetracked like a motherfucker, man. I'm seeing a whole lot of cool ass events. Motherfuckers parking beside me and shit like that. Man, all type of shit. Man, fuck it. I'ma keep on making this damn video, and I ain't stopping out in this bitch no more. I'm telling you what it is, man. Now, title of this video is gonna be called "Online Dating for Women." Let me talk about it. Look, G. Look, man. I was on TikTok earlier today, right? I was on TikTok earlier today, and I happened to come across a TikTok live. Now, the TikTok live that I came across, it was with a female. She was on TikTok live, right? And basically, she was on a dating app. And basically, the dating app she was on something called Facebook Dating. Now, I had no idea that Facebook had a damn dating app. I'm telling you what it is, man. But she was on it though. So with that being said, she was on Facebook dating app, and basically she was on there for, look, man, I was on her live for about 45 to an hour, and look, man, when I left that live and came back, she was still on that damn dating app. Look, man, let me talk about this right quick. Look, G, so when she was on that dating app, right, when she was on that Facebook dating app, basically, you know, she was coming across a whole lot of men. Like I said, she was on there for a cool 2 hours, my G. Real talk, she was on there for a cool 2 hours of just men liking her. Because I know, to all my people that use dating apps, y'all would know that when it comes to like dating apps, right, basically you have like the opportunity to swipe right. Like you have the opportunity to swipe right first, but on her side, on her perspective, basically she didn't have to swipe right first because all the men was swiping right on her ass. I'm telling you what it is. So she was coming across all the men that was swiping on her first for 45. Like, I was on her live for 45 to an hour of her just swiping on the men that liked her first. And I came back to her live like an hour later, my G, and she was still doing that same exact thing. Swiping on the men that liked her first, my G. If that ain't the definition of abundance out in this bitch, I don't know what to tell you, my G. But look, man, that's exactly what these females got, my G. To all my men that's probably in relationships right now, something like that, if you are a man in a relationship, and if you dating, you know, I was going to say if you dating like a 8, 9, or 10, could be even less than that nowadays because men is desperate. But real talk though, man, but, you know, and look, man, and let's say you're in a relationship or something like that, right? Let's say you're in a relationship, and basically, let's say that relationship is starting to go south. Let's say that relationship is getting toxic out in this bitch. Point I'm trying to get across is, if the relationship is going toxic, you know, a female, she might say some words that might irk your skin. Real talk though, man, she might say some things that might irk your skin and shit like that. And one of the things that she might say is, she might flex on your ass. She might say, okay, if we ever break up with some shit, things ever go south out in this bitch, then, you know, I got another man on speed dial. You know, real talk, man, I can get any man of this that I want. Look, man, I'm just going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to tell you what it is to all the men watching this video, my G. If there's a female that would say something in between those lines or something like that, hey, look, G, I just want you to know, hey, man, these females ain't lying. I'm telling you what it is. Look, man, these females, look, man, when a female say that she could get, look, man, when a female say she got options out in this bitch, she ain't bluffing out in this bitch, man. You as a man, you might be bluffing out in this bitch. These hoes ain't. I remember I seen a comment about that like a couple years back. Like, real talk, man, here you go. You think you got hoes? Man, please. Look, man, these females got hoes out in this bitch left and damn right. I'm telling you what it is, man. And look, man. So let me talk about that right quick. Let me tell you why does females, look, man, because like I said, so basically she was literally on that dating app for 2 hours. She was on that dating app for 2 hours of just I ain't gonna lie, man. She was rejecting men left and damn right. Look, man, it was like 97 to like 99%. She was just rejecting men that whole entire time with some shit. And I ain't gonna spend cap to you, man. And she still had options out in this bitch. That shit was crazy in the motherfucker, man. But look, man. So why is that the case? Why does females have a whole lot of options when it comes to online dating? Why is that the case? Let me tell you why. Look, man, the reason as to why females have a whole lot of options when it comes to like online dating and stuff like that, they're getting, so basically what I'm trying to say is they get their attention online. They get the validation online. Real talk, man. They got, men will literally do any, look, man, the prettier that the female is, then the more options she gonna have. I know, look, man, I know y'all be seeing these damn men in these females comment sections, like on Instagram, when they have like a picture or something like that. Yeah, I know y'all be seeing these men, they be having like the heart emojis, the kissing emojis, like they just be, man, they be doing all type of S word that rhymes with limping. I'm telling you what it is, man. But let me tell you why. Why is that the case? Why do a whole lot of females have a whole lot of options in online dating? The reason as to why that's the case, though, right? The reason as to why females have a whole lot of options in online dating is simply because a female's looks is her currency. I always talk about this. A female's looks is her currency, my G. Real talk. Why do you think they came up? Why do you think a whole lot of females are models? Why you think they got like like beauty pageants, like Miss Americas, Miss Latin? Real talk though. Why do you think that's the case for? The reason for it being is simply because a female's looks is her currency. That's their currency. For a man, it's a different story. You see, look, man, of course, as a man, you still gonna have to look good and shit like that, but that's not your currency, my G. That's like an add-on. Same goes for like I said, the first thing that men look for when it comes to a woman, you want to see how good it is that she look. Everything else is secondary. Like her mentality, like her like what she likes to do for fun and shit like that, like all type of other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's second. First thing is her looks. But for us on our end, right? Look, man, the first thing on our end, man, it's not how we look out in this bitch. It's how we could provide. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you, man, these hoes be looking at men. Look, man, that's why you see a whole lot of gold diggers. That's why you be hearing these hoes always saying, I want a man that makes 6 figures. I want a man that got like $1 million. I want me a rich man. Look, man, the reason as to why they saying that shit, because they want to be with a man that basically could buy their ass the whole damn world. Real talk, like, basically they looking for a damn father figure on some shit. Like, real talk, man, like what happens if like daddy's little girl and some shit? I'm telling you what, they want to be spoiled out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game, real talk, man. So they look, man, they looking, and they don't want to be spoiled by anybody out in this bitch. They want the man that is that they want to be spoiled by. So basically they want the rich man that is that they wanted some shit, but they want that rich man to be attractive. I'm telling you the game out in this bitch. But look, man, point I'm trying to get across though, right? Point of this I'm trying to get across, though, man. Point of this I'm trying to get across. A female's looks is her currency, my G. That's their currency. Your currency as a man is to provide out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game. So that's the reason. That's the reason why you're on Instagram, right? That's the reason when you're on Instagram. Here you go. Let's say you see this female, right? This female, she got like 10,000 of likes on her she got like 10,000 likes on her Instagram photo, right? And the reason for it being is because that's her currency. Her currency is her looks. She got 10,000 likes and she probably got like 1,000 followers. How unrealistic is that shit? She literally got like 1,000 followers, but she get 10,000 of likes out in this bitch. Motherfucker, that shit is damn absurd. I'm telling you what it is. But thing is though, she's getting treated like a celebrity. You want to know why she's getting treated like a celebrity? Simply because of what the fuck it is I'm saying. Her currency is her attractiveness. Now, if you was a rich man or some shit, look, man, I'm telling you what it is. If you was a rich man, you will get 10,000 likes as well. But you ain't gonna get 10,000 of likes if you don't look like money money out in this bitch. I'm telling you what, motherfucker, you probably gonna have to be next. You probably gonna have to be beside a damn, Lamborghini or some shit. You might have to be beside a damn mansion or some shit. I don't know. You might just gotta have stacks of cash on your ass or some shit like that. I'm telling you right now, if you have it on something like that, basically you gonna get 10,000 likes, just like how she gonna get 10,000 likes, and just like how all the men's gonna be in her damn DMs, just lipping over her just because how beautiful she look. All these hoes gonna be in your damn DMs just because of how rich it is that you are. I'm telling you what it is out in the bit. But look, man, point I'm trying to get across though, right? Point it is I'm trying to get across when it came to that female it is I'm talking about in this video. So yeah, man, she was on that dating app, right? She was on that dating app, and basically that whole entire time she was on that dating app, right? That whole entire time she was on that dating app, she was literally rejecting men, like 97 to 99%. She was literally just rejecting men left and damn right. I'm telling you what it is. Like when I say she was rejecting these men left and right or some shit, she was going ham. Like she was literally roasting these motherfuckers, flaming these motherfuckers. She was torturing these motherfuckers. I'm telling you what it is, man. I ain't gonna spend catching, man. She was funny too. I ain't gonna lie, real tough, man. And look, man. I ain't seen no men in her TikTok live comments, my G. I ain't gonna lie. If there was men in her TikTok live comments or some shit like that, they'll be getting mad at her ass. I'm telling you what it is, man, because men don't like to hear none of this shit. Real talk though, man, but but yeah, man, she was look, man, most of the men that she was coming across, she was flaming them, my G. She was honestly flaming them, rejecting them left and right. She was saying, oh, it looked like his breath stink. What's some other thing she was saying? Oh, why he look like that? Why his eyes like that? And what's some other shit she was saying? She was running across a whole lot of bald heads and shit like that. And some of them had like hats on and shit like that. Oh, he hat fishing. Oh, he he too, he the same height as me. He too short. But she was judging men left and down right out in this bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie, real talk, man. She was flaming them, man. She was honestly flaming them on some shit. And like I said before, man, when it comes to like, look, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. If there was men like in her TikTok live or something like that, I swear, man, them men would be going ham her ass. I'm telling you, man, men don't like to hear none of that shit. I'm telling you what it is out in this bitch. Real talk though, man, but yeah, man. So she, that's basically what happened when she was on that that's basically what happened when she was on that Facebook dating app, man. She was just going on a rejection spree. You know what I'm saying? She was saying, like, I remember her saying, like, I wouldn't give any of them my damn number on some shit. I'm telling you what it is, man. She was going ham, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hold up. She was going ham, man. And real talk, man, it was some ones that she liked some shit. She ain't reject all of them or nothing like that. She, basically it was one. Look, man, this is how powerful social proof is. Look, G, it was one that she said she followed on. She thought she followed on Instagram and shit like that. Basically his page, right? His page looked very official and shit like that. She swiped right on his ass hella quick. Then also it was another one, right? It was another one of some shit, no homo or nothing like that. But I can understand why hoes like his ass. Pause. Look, man, that might sound zesty as hell. But real talk, man. Look, real talk, I'm telling you what it is. He want an ugly dude is what the fuck it is I'm talking about. So, with that being said, she was getting wet. Real talk though, man. So she swiped right on his ass doing some shit. And basically I think she swiped right on about like 3 to 5 dudes or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And but yeah, to all the other ones, my G, to all the other ones and some shit, man, she was roasting these motherfuckers, man. I ain't gonna smack cap to you, man. She was roasting the one. Look, man, to all of y'all men, right? To all of y'all men that be in these females comment sections, like on Instagram or something like that, so like, let me use an example right quick though, because I ain't gonna spend cat to you, man. She was pretty. Real talk, man. She had big boobs and shit like that, fat ass. I say her face was like a 9 out of 10 or some shit like that. She looked like she had options out in this bitch, and guess what the fuck she had? Options. I'm telling you what it is, man. So and basically, right. Basically, it was someone, right? It was someone, because on that specific app, right? On that app, right? Basically, it's men that could like reply to one of her photos that she posted like on that dating app, and basically, you know, it was like a couple of those men, right? You know, like how like those type of men it is that you see like on those comment sections on IG when they be like when a female posts like a photo of her or something like that, they be having like the heart emojis, the kissing emojis, like they be saying, "Hey gorgeous, hey beautiful, hey princess, hey queen." Real talk though, man, she came across those individuals on that damn dating app, and you want to know what the fuck it is that she did? Motherfucker, she straight up laughed at their ass. She was laughing at their ass or some shit. I'm gonna tell you one of the things it is that she was saying. One of the things that she was saying, right? She was saying, she like real talk. She went like, this motherfucker too annoying for me. He too clingy for me. He look like he'll be doing too much. Why do I keep on running across these type of men? Those are the same men that be, look man, those are the same men that be saying, "Hey beautiful, hey princess, hey queen." You might be those individuals it is I'm talking about right now. You might be doing it. I just want you to know that's exactly how they be looking at your ass. They be looking at your ass just like that. Here you go, you be here you go, you be giving these hoes the damn kiss emojis, heart emojis. Hey, what's some other emojis you might give their ass? I don't know, man. You just get, first off, you shouldn't give these hoes an emojis worth a damn. But you know, real talk though, man. But you giving these hoes emojis and shit like that, and basically like especially the heart eyes, the kiss emojis, all that shit. Like, gee, these hoes don't like that shit. You look too damn desperate. I'm telling you what it is. You look too damn desperate out in this bitch. And on top of that, right? Also on top of that, look, man. You know, it also the other men. Also, let me talk about another type of man that she kept on coming across. The other type of men she kept on coming across, right? She kept on coming across men that look like they didn't have their shit together. Now, what I mean is, you know, they don't look like they got social proof out in this bitch. They don't look official. Like she was coming across individuals that had like you know, like low quality ass pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, their face card, it didn't look attractive and shit like that. It looked sloppy on some shit. I'm telling you, that's you know, real talk, man. And she was rejecting the men that had like a low quality profile. You know what I'm saying? She also was rejecting the men, technically same thing, but she was also rejecting the men that was you know, that kept on sending her ass the heart emojis, the kissing emojis, and all of that shit. You know, she was rejecting the motherfucking the nice guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the good guys and shit like that. She was rejecting their ass. What's some other motherfuckers she was rejecting some shit? She was rejecting the ones that she perceived as skinny on some shit. You know, she was rejecting the ones. What's some other motherfuckers she was rejecting out in this bitch, man? You know, I ain't gonna sit back and catch you, man. She was, you know, I ain't gonna lie. She was kind of rejecting attractive men too or some shit. Real talk though, man. She was on a rejection spree out in this bitch, man. But look, man, point I'm trying to get across in this video though, right? Point of this I'm trying to get across in this video, man. All of this I'm trying to tell you as a man watching this video. I just want you to know, like I said earlier in this video, when a female say, look, man, you might be in a relationship right now. When a female say that she got options out in this bitch, motherfucker, you best believe her ass. I'm telling you what it is. You best believe her on some shit. When she says she got options out in this bitch, man, you honestly best believe when she tell you that shit, she honestly do indeed got options out in this bitch, man. And like I said, if you're a man watching this video right now, what I just said, it's probably made your stomach turn. It's probably made you feel angry, huh? You know, I guess you could call this like a RP type of video on some shit. But this is part of female nature out in this bitch. And like real talk, man, because I know a whole lot of individuals, right? I know a whole lot of individuals. Y'all be saying that these hoes are delusional and shit like that in this day and age. Motherfucker, they always been like this. Look, man, go look, man, I'm gonna make a video about this shit sometime soon or some shit. But look, man, go look at back in the day videos like I'm talking about. When I mean by way back in, when I'm talking about back in the day, I'm talking about like way back in the day. I'm talking about doing the Rome days, the BC days. I'm talking about all of that shit. Real talk though, man. I remember like it was like this Rome documentary or something like that. I don't know if it was Rome or not. Athens, Greece, or some shit. I don't fucking know. But anyway, so man, I remember one time, right? I was looking at it, right? I was looking at this documentary, and basically, I'll never forget this damn scene. And this scene of this, I'll never forget it. Is basically it was this king or something like that, right? It was this king, right? And basically this king, he was the motherfucking king out in this bitch. He was like the damn ruler of his army group or the nation or some shit. I can't remember. But anyways, though, he was still a damn king. But that being said, though, right, I'll never forget this damn clip. The king or some shit, this motherfucker was fucking bitches left and damn right. I'm telling you, he literally had these hoes butt ass nigga. It was like a damn porn scene out in this bitch. I'm telling you what, they was going ham. I swear myself, it was like at least like 15 to 20 of these hoes butt ass nigga. It was like two of them, right? Two of them, they was fucking and sucking, and then it was like the other 15 or some shit. They was waiting for him. They was waiting for him to be finished out in this bitch. And it's not even just with that. I remember like a couple of weeks ago, right? Like almost a month ago, something like that. I remember I seen a video, right? It was this video of a gorilla. I'm telling you what it is, man. A gorilla ate one of them. Anyways, though, man. So it was basically it was like 5 gorilla men and 5 gorilla women. And basically, right, what happened was the 5 gorilla women, right? You see, you would think when it has like 5 gorilla men and 5 gorilla women or some shit, you would think that all 5 of the gorilla women would go, like they would get 1 gorilla each. But thing is, they wanted the same gorilla. And the gorilla is that they wanted some shit. They wanted the gorilla, right? They wanted the gorilla that was the damn leader. They wanted the leader of the pack. So look, man, whoever was the damn leader out in this bitch, that's exactly who the fuck it is that they wanted. I'm telling you what it is. So point I'm trying to get across, right? Point is I'm trying to get across is, motherfucker, it ain't just across when it comes to modern day for humans out in this bitch. Motherfucker, this shit, look, man, this shit is for different animals. This shit was from back in the day. This shit was from all type of shit. I'm telling you, man. Like I said before, man, look, you know, let me talk about this right quick as well. Look, G, I ain't trying to back these hoes up, motherfucker. I'm damn sure ain't no damn Captain Sable on some shit. I can care less about these hoes. I'm telling you what it is. But point I'm trying to get across is, motherfucker, look, man, at this point for me, right? At this point for me, I learned to accept what these hoes do. I'm telling you, motherfucker, look, man, I always tell you, I literally be around women all the damn time. So, look, man, I'm telling you, my G, I'll never forget this one time, right? I'll never forget this one time, one of these females it is that I work with and shit like that, right? One of these females it is that I work with and shit like that, you know, basically she was talking to like it was like 5 of us in the damn, you know, we was about to clock out and shit. And I remember one time like 2 of them had like boyfriends and shit like that. One of them was about to get married, and basically one of them said, basically one of them said, because they've been with that same person for like 10 years straight. She was like 28, 29 at the time, and basically she was saying like, I regret being with my boyfriend for a very long time because I didn't have time to experience. I'll never forget that shit. I'm telling you what it is, my G. Motherfucker, I be hearing a whole type of stories. Then I remember there was another one saying like, yeah, I got a boyfriend or some shit like that, but it's, like, motherfucker, she didn't even feel proud for even saying that shit. But I swear, man, but it's a whole lot of stories I be hearing when it comes to these damn hoes. But look, man, point I'm trying to get across though, right? All of this I'm trying to say, my G, that's part of female nature out in this bitch, man. I'm here to tell you right now, man. Look, I made a video about this like a couple days back. Look, G, it's a reason as to why these damn celebrity men, these rich ass men or some shit, it's a reason as to why they got dating on the easiest difficulty. The reason as to why they got dating on the easiest difficulty is simply because these hoes, right, basically what I just said when it came to like the king and the gorilla and some shit, they're looking at the 1%ers, right? They're looking at the 1% men like they're some damn cheat codes. I'm telling you what it is. They're looking at them like they're some damn cheat codes. They could be looking at them because, like I said, they're attracted to who could provide for their ass the damn most. So they're looking to see who got the most money, and on top of that, they're just looking to see, what's some other shit. They just looking for a damn 1%er out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. So basically what I'm trying to say is, motherfuckers, if you ain't a 1% out in this bitch, man, if you ain't a 1% out in this bitch, then dating is going to be in the hardest difficulty for your ass. I'm telling you the game. I'm telling you what it is out in this bitch. AT, I can't say his name no more, but Wandrew Waite, W. But real talk though, man, Wandrew Waite said it himself or some shit. He said, like, real talk, man, If you want to have dating on the easiest difficulty, my G, you best gonna have to be a 1% man. I'm telling you what it is, my G. Hey man, it is what it is. Like I said before, man, look, man, like I said, man, I know how I feel. I know how it feels to hate women out in this bitch. I remember there was a point in time back in like 2020 or some shit. You know, like, look, man, 2019 or 2020 or some shit. I remember I used to hate the fuck out of these damn hoes. Real talk though, man. I used to want to get my revenge back on these bitches. I'm telling you what it is. Nowadays, some shit, man. It's all love. Like I said, man, real talk, man. I'm telling, I don't have no hatred when it comes to women, my G. I don't have no hatred at all. I love women nowadays. I'm telling you what it is, man. Real talk, man, and the reason for it being is because I accept female nature. I accept what it is that they do. I accept them on some shit. I'm telling you what it is. Like, real talk, man. Look, man. In order for you to accept what females do, my G. In order for you to accept what females do, you know, you're gonna have to be around a whole lot of women. I'm telling you what it is. Look, man. Until you get to that point of being around a whole lot of women and shit like that, you might keep on hating these souls if you're a man or some shit. I'm telling you what it is. And that's basically the times it is that we living in. And that's basically the times it is that we living in, my G. Real talk, though, man. But yeah, man. So that's basically all it is I wanted to say, my G. Yeah. That's basically all it is I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think of some other things I could talk about right quick. But yeah, man, that's, you know, real talk, man. So this might be the last thing I'm gonna talk about, my G. So yeah, man. So when it comes to women online, look, man, I'm here to tell you what it is, man. You know, women online, they got options, my G. Two last things I'm gonna talk about. Women online, they got options. I ain't gonna lie, they got options. Thing is, though, you gotta ask the question: what type of options it is that they got? What type of options it is that they got, though? Like I said, the female it is that I'm talking about, right? The female it is that I'm talking about, right? She mostly swiped on the man, right? She mostly swiped on the man that was considered like the 1% of men. She wasn't swiping on the 99% of men. So basically what I'm trying to say is those options that most females got, those options that most women got are the man it is that they don't want. So the point I'm trying to get across is, yeah, it's true they got options out in this bitch. Yeah, it's honestly indeed true that they got options. But the thing is, what type of options it is that they got? Do they got the options it is that they want? I'm telling you what it is. That's the thing. And I don't know if I said this or not. I will say this as well. They will come across 1%ers, right? They will come across 1%ers, like, 1% of individuals that is on their A game and shit like that as well. They will come across them as well in their damn DMs or, matches and shit like that. They will come across them as well. But the thing is, and females, they always talk about this, those 1% of men, right? Those 1% of men it is that they really want, they would love to get what they ask and shit like that. But the thing is, they feel as if they're going to get played by the 1%er. I'm telling you what it is. So let's say they came across like let's say they came across a super attractive man, or let's say they came across like a famous man or some shit like that, right? Or a rich man, whatever the fuck. But let's say they came across those type of individuals, right? They would love to get what they ask and shit like that. They would love to, but the thing is, when it comes to them though, right? They're not basing it the same way they be basing like the average man. They're not doing it like that. How they're looking at them, right? How they're looking at the 1% of men. They're looking at them like, yeah, it's true that he want me and shit like that. But the thing is, I feel like I'm gonna get played because they already know what most men want out in this bitch. What most men want is simply because they just looking the bone. And I tell you, man, look, man, so basically they saying, if I give it to him, it's gonna be a 9 times out of 10 chance he just gonna leave. And they ain't lying out in this bitch. The man is gonna leave. So point I'm trying to get across it. That's why these hoes begin. That's why these hoes, I'm telling you the game, man. That's why, when you see videos online of females crying again, heartbroken by men, it is that they wanted some shit. Most of the times, right, those 1% of men to be playing with their ass. Motherfucker, I'm telling you what, I'm technically kind of the 1% man of some shit. I be motherfucking playing with these damn hoes or some shit. Real talk, man, because the 1% of man ain't gonna commit. Look, man, why would the 1% of man commit? I'm telling you, the 1% of man ain't gonna commit out in this bitch simply because, motherfucker, there ain't no reason to commit. The same reason as, look, man, and basically what I'm saying is those men is in their prime. Look, man, this is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. Look, man, the same way, right? The same way that a female is in her prime, the same way that a female is in her prime when it comes to dating and shit like that. Look, man, y'all see how all these females got all these options, right? It may not be the men it is that they want, but y'all see how they got all of these options and shit like that, right? Basically, they could get any man it is that they would like to pick or some shit. But thing is, though, you know, same with to all you females watching this video. But G, you doing the same thing that man, right? That 1% of man, when that 1% of man like me on some shit, when I be saying, motherfucker, look, motherfucker, please, you think I'm gonna just have one hoe? You got me fucked up. But real talk though, man. The same way it is that I be motherfucking thinking on some shit because I'm in my damn prime of some shit. That's exactly how you hoes be thinking because y'all in y'all damn prime. Y'all be thinking the same shit. Why would you have one when you could have many? I'm telling you what it is out in this bitch. You ain't gonna just have one. I'm telling you the game. But yeah, man. So, and this is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. This is honestly, man. This is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. So, the last thing it is that I'm gonna talk about, right? The last thing I'm gonna talk about is basically so. To all of my men right here that watch this full 30-minute video, you probably feel some type of way, huh? You probably feel some type of way. You probably saying, man, these hoes ain't shit. Man, I hate these hoes. Man, why these hoes always like that? Like, come on, bro. Like, you probably giving these hoes all the damn evil eye in the world, my G. I'm telling you what it is, man. You know, like I said before, hey, look, man, it's like I said before, man, in this day and age, my G, I'm gonna say this one more time. I have no hatred at all when it comes to women, my G. I literally have absolute zero hatred when it comes to women. None at all, my G, simply because I accept female nature. But it's also another reason, my G, to all my men out here, right? You don't like the way these females be. You don't like the way these females act when it comes to like in dating and shit like that. Hey, look, man, get your get back. I'm telling you what it is. Now you might be asking, damn, how do I get my get back? Look, G, I'm not saying get your get back by doing no weird ass shit. I'm not saying that at all. What I mean is get your get back. And look, man, how to get your get back? How to get your get back in dating? You get your get back in dating when you are successful in dating, not in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. Look, G, now how do you become successful in dating? It's two ways you can become successful in dating. One, the first way to become successful in dating is if you find that perfect partner. And what I mean is like your dream girl or something like that, or like your twin flame soulmate, or just a person like just like the one of the most beautiful individuals in the world, like on the inside and on the outside of some shit, or just a person that's strictly for you and nobody else could touch. That's a flex, my G. I'm telling you what it is. So, and real talk, man, a positive and beautiful relationship or some shit. Hey, look, G, that's one of the ways for you to get your get back when it comes to like dating and shit like that, because all the females that rejected you back in the day or some shit like that, right? If they see you again, or all the other ones that you know, because look, man, all the ones that probably want you in the future or some shit, they can't touch you because you look, man, you already got that special one. So, you know, that's one of the ways to get your get back. You get that special one and you could live your life happily with just that one. You know, that's one of the ways to get your get back, man. The second way to get your get back, motherfucker, this is me. I'll tell you what it is, man. Second way to get your get back, my G, look, man, I am Hugh Hefner out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is, motherfucker. I'm being around straight supermodels out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. Because now, you might be asking why. Why would I be around a whole lot of supermodels? Why would I have a Playboy lifestyle, right? Why would I have a Playboy lifestyle of just like beautiful women? It's a reason for it. At this point for me, like I said, man, I'm only being around beautiful models. Look, man, so why? Why am I only being around beautiful models? The reason as to why I'm being around beautiful models, right? The reason as to why I'm being around beautiful models is simply because, look, G, when it comes to dating, right? When it comes to like physical attractiveness and some shit, when you have a model, my G, when you have beautiful women around your ass, that's a damn flex out in this bitch. Because whether females like to admit it or not, they always want a man that got multiple women. So with that being said, right, if you like an online dating, even in real life as well, if you the man, right, if you the man that got all the most prettiest women in the world or some shit, they're gonna be looking at your ass like, damn, you know, he got too many women. On top of that, they're so beautiful. And on top of that, you know, they're gonna be thinking in their head, right? They're going to be thinking in their head like, damn, he got so many beautiful women. It's so much to the point that, I can't control him. You know what I'm saying? Because if I try to control him or some shit like that, or if I try to get on his bad side, then basically what he's going to do is he's going to ditch my ass, put me in a damn, and leave my ass in the damn dust. He's just going to go and find another beautiful woman. You know, real talk, man. He got it like that. So basically what I'm trying to say is they're going to be on their best behavior. Therefore, they're going to submit. I'm telling you, man, whether females like to admit this shit or not, females want the man that got the most women out in this bitch. And I ain't just talking about any woman. I'm talking about the most beautiful woman. When these females see you with like 10 out of 10 females out in this bitch, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna make them feel jealous out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. It's gonna make them feel jealous, and it's gonna make them like your ass even more, and they're gonna try to compete. I'm telling you, they're gonna have to compete out in this bitch. You got too many hoes. But yeah, man, other than that though, man, and last thing, this is the last thing let me add on when it comes to that. This is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. That's the last thing it is that I'm going to talk about when it comes to that. So, look, G. So, the last thing, how to get your get back as well. How to get your get back to all the men out here. This is the last thing. How to get your get back. Look, G. Like I said, a female that got a whole lot of options. They are in their prime. I'm telling you what it is. They are honestly in their prime at the current moment. However, they're not going to be in their prime for long. Now, what do I mean by that? Look, G, I made a video about this already. A female's prime is when she is young. A female's prime is when she's like 18 all the way to motherfucking 29. And, me personally, I consider 35 as old. So, personally for me on some shit, it would be 18 to 34 for me personally. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. More so 18 to 29. But anyways, though, man, why is that the case? Why is a female's prime 18 to 29? The reason as to why that's a female's prime is simply because that's when her looks is at her very best. She's young out in this bitch. Therefore, she got the perfect skin. Therefore, she don't have no damn wrinkles. Therefore, she's in the best of health. I'm telling you, she got these hoes might be bald, but basically she could look like a damn dime piece out in this bitch without looking crusty and shattered on some shit. I'm telling you what it is. And like I said earlier in this video, that's a female's currency. A female's currency is her looks. So since that's a female's currency, right? A female's currency is her looks. With that being said, though, right? That's the reason as to why 18 to 29 is some shit. That's why she's going to be in her prime. That's why she's going to have all the options in the world. However, it's not going to be like that for long. When she turns, like I said, look, man, it might be a 30% chance. Might be like a 30% chance or 40% chance that female still might look good or some shit when she's like 30 all the way to 34. But one thing I will say though, when they 35 out in this bitch, look, G, when a female turn 35, 30 as well, some shit, but damn sure 35. But when a female turned 35, my G, just in her 30s in general, some shit. But look, man, when she's in her damn 30s, she's gonna hit that damn wall. I'm telling you what it is, man. And the wall it is that she's gonna hit, right? The wall it is that she's gonna hit. She's gonna realize that she's no longer in her prime. I'm telling you what it is. So when she's no longer in her prime, right? When she's no longer in her prime, the same way to all my men out here that's young right now, some shit, you probably struggling like a motherfucker when it comes to dating out in this bitch. The same way that you struggling in dating when you young or some shit, I just want you to know, my G, these hoes gonna have the same thing. And on top of that, it's gonna be way worse for these damn hoes. hoes. I'm telling you what it is. Because, you know, real talk, man. See, when we young and some shit to young men out here, you're not gonna come into that damn thought process because you're still young. You're not thinking long term. You're not thinking, oh, because you ain't old yet. So you're not thinking like, damn, these hoes gonna have it harder than me, you know, when they get older, some shit. You ain't thinking that. You only thinking in the present moment. But I'm here to tell you right now, when these hoes get older, some shit, right? When they get like 35, when they get like 40 years old, 50 years old, sick, damn, you know, real talk, man. You know, when they get old out in this bitch, I'm here to tell you what it is, man. Like I said, the same way you got dating on the hardest difficulty, when you broke out in this bitch, they gonna have dating on the hardest difficulty as well, simply because they got old out in this bitch. Their looks are gone. Their looks is fading away. They might become obese. They might start to have wrinkles. They might start to have cracks. You know what I'm saying? Their skin might be breaking up and shit. Like, I'm telling you what it is. They look, man, they're gonna have it harder than your ass, my G. I'm telling you what it is. They're gonna have it harder than you. See, you, like I said, you only gonna have it hard for like if look, man, the sooner you get your damn act right on some shit, then the sooner you gonna motherfucking get in your damn prime. But you know, look, man, because they always say that a man's prime is when he's like 35 years old. So basically like 18 all the way to 35. So basically what's gonna happen is, you know, so you're gonna have like 17 years, right? You're going to have 17 years of having dating on the hardest difficulty. I'll tell you what it is. But when those 17 years is up or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But man, when those 17 years is up, you're going to get in your damn prime. I'm telling you what it is. It's either you get in your damn prime, you're just going to end up as a bum forever out in this bitch. But most of the time, you're going to get in your damn prime. Real talk though, man. So when you get in your prime, then you're going to see. I'm telling you, man, this is why men be going for young women out in this bitch when they get older and some shit like of course, adult women, but like in their 20s and shit like that. This is the reason for it being. Because they're in their damn prime. So if they're in their prime, then best believe they're expecting a woman to be in their prime. But the thing is though, right? Females that's like in their females that's like in her late 30s, or females that's no longer in their prime, right? What's going to happen is they're going to be looking at men, like I said, to all my men out here, the same way that y'all be looking at these hoes that's in their prime, they doing your ass dirty and shit like that. That's exactly how these hoes, when they get out of their prime, that's exactly how they going to be looking at y'all, at the men that are in their prime. They're going to be looking at y'all just like that. Like, damn, why he don't want me on some shit? Like, damn, why am I having a hard time? Like, what is going on? I'm telling you what it is out in the bit. I'm telling you what it is, man. So, but yeah, man, like I said, I'm gonna make a video about this, man. I think I already did, but I'm gonna make a video about this, man. But I might be done with my damn yapping session or some shit, man. So, if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. T's up, V's up.